long jump is a power event that is made up of 4 different phases. These phases are the approach, the takeoff, the flight through the air, and finally the landing. The approach. The purpose for the approach is for the athlete to achieve ideal speed. It is important for the athlete to have a consistent rhythm in the approach run. The length of the approach depends on the athlete's age and speed. Every athlete has their own way of starting their approach. Some go from a walking start and some go from a running start, which gives more initial speed. The athlete will begin the approach with a forward lean, but should be upright as they hit the board. Remember to be on the balls of your feet as you sprint. Keep your head up and eyes focused ahead. Make sure not to look at the board as you jump. The takeoff. The takeoff is basically the last part of the approach. After this, the athlete needs to sink their hips, then raise them into the takeoff phase. This will cause your second to last stride to be the longest, and your last stride to be the quickest and shortest. The takeoff needs to be the fastest, explosive action you've ever seen. Carry your head up normally with your eyes focused slightly above the pit. The flight in the air. Speed and a good takeoff can result in great distance. The athlete needs to maintain forward rotation so that his feet do not hit the sand too early. To prevent the hitting of the feet early, an athlete needs to make sure they cycle their legs and arms in a forward rotation. Finally, the landing. The landing. When a long jumper prepares for the landing, the goal is to aim their heels as far out as possible. As the heels make contact with the sand, press them downward into the sand, and then contract the hamstrings. This will allow the hip to rise and give an extra thrust forward. As they rise, twist them to one side, allowing the forward momentum to carry the body past the landing point. The stride style. The stride style is basically what it sounds like. You want to maintain a stride in your jump. To do this, you must maintain the takeoff position as long as possible. As you come to a landing from the takeoff, make sure you bring the takeoff leg to join the free leg for a good landing position. The hang style. The hang style is personally my favorite. Basically in the hang style, all you're doing is after your takeoff, you drop your free leg vertically, which means it's going to be parallel with the other leg, so both legs are basically doing the exact same thing. Then what you want to do is lift your arms overhead. This will balance out your center of gravity. Now, when you're about to land, you want to thrust your arms forward and pick up both legs at the same time, giving you a nice forward momentum. The hitch kick. I like looking at the hitch kick. The hitch kick, to me, looks like someone riding a bicycle in the air. Try and envision that. And that's what you want to do. After takeoff, you want to swing the free leg back as the takeoff leg is still forward. After you are able to cycle both legs, straighten them up right before landing. And there you have it. If you ever wanted to long jump, hopefully these tips will help you out in the future. Signing off, ItsGrawVez.